Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the month of August 2023. So let's dive straight into it. A message from your spirit guides and past loved ones is cleanse. Oh my gosh, I feel this. Get out there and cleanse. Get into nature, get near water, get in water, and just cleanse your energy, guys. I feel a huge purging of the past coming through for Aquarius. And you know what? This entire month of August, we will be in Venus retrograde in Leo. And I just feel so many past emotions coming up again to be processed. And giving yourself space to cleanse yourself from that, whether it's through journaling. Like right now, I'm forcing myself to journal 3 long pages every single morning when I wake up, and I don't have the motivation, I don't have anything to say, so I really have to force myself to just spew what's on my mind, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. And it feels like I'm emotionally throwing up on the paper, and I'm like, where is all this coming from? Thoughts and emotions that I've been pushing down for so long is just coming up, and I feel a similar emotional purging for you, Aquarius. And that makes sense because I'm an Aquarius rising, so we're connected. But your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So this month you're being asked to do that emotional purge, spiritual cleansing, and also physical, clean your house up, declutter, do anything like that you want. Could you also do a physical detox, drink lots of water, detoxifying, antioxidant type of foods. We have the full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. Beautiful. Yeah, I see you making peace with someone, Aquarius. I see you reconciling, compromising, and just making peace with everyone. And I feel like there's issues that you may not even realize right now are still issues, emotions that are still pent up that needs to be worked through. And I'm just really seeing you coming to terms, coming to peace with this person or this situation. And I just keep getting this visual of someone emotionally, spiritually, energetically throwing up and getting it all out of your system. Whew, I'm glad the past is truly finally in the past, because I feel like for some of you, you might have been avoiding some emotions through whatever means, online shopping, or distracting yourself with friends and constantly going out, distracting yourself with work. And it's you're forcing yourself to sit in this space and deal with these emotions, deal with these issues. And you, even though you're speaking, you may be speaking slower, clearer, there's no rush. Let's take the time together to really sort out all these issues and find a beautiful win-win compromise. There's no rush here. So this is a great month for reconciling relationships, Aquarius, and talking through any issues that may be existing and finding a beautiful win-win outcome here. We also have victory coming through as well. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Beautiful message there as well. We see some type of win for you. Now we're going to get some tarot cards to see where this victory, this win is coming in. We're going to do 9 cards, 3 rows of 3. So first card out for you is the Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, so this is talking about the past few weeks and months. You may have had a falling out with someone. This could have been someone romantic, okay, an ex, a partner, or if it's not romantic, it's just someone who was really close to you. You had a falling out with them, and love might have been blocked there. And that's why I really see this emotional throwing up, really going through these issues and working on things, talking about the things that were buried beneath the surface, issues that you were ignoring here. So I do see that coming through in August. Second card out for you is the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, 2 pages next to each other, both in reverse. There was some type of separation between you and someone else, or some type of big issue, resentment, issues buried beneath the surface here. Not really seeing eye to eye, and it's coming to light in this month, or at this time that you're watching. It's coming to light. It is being worked through. There's this emotional purging, this just finding a win-win outcome. Third card out, 10 of Wands. Okay, with all of this happening, I feel like in your personal life, you also have a lot going on, a lot of responsibilities, whether it's like work, studying, cleaning, whatever you do, parenting. You have a lot on your plate, just a busy schedule in general. So we'll see where this energy takes us, I guess. Second row out, fourth card. We have the Two of Wands, fresh beginning, fresh slate. The world is my oyster. What will I do now? Also, I love that we have a 2 coming out upright right underneath the Page of Cups in reverse, because it kind of shows like a fresh slate. Okay, well, what are we going to do now? World is our oyster. And the number 2 is very symbolic of peace and harmony, returning to relationships, like an equal give and take. Again, you're on equal grounds. Everything is talked about. There's no hidden resentments. So to have this 2 come out upright in your reading just shows that the energy is really here for you to create peace. Now, I'm not going to say that you're going to do this. Like, you have free will. I'm just saying the energy is ripe for you to make peace with people in your life, to talk about issues, to work through things, and to create a fresh slate, which is beautiful. Center of your spread is the Ten of Swords reversed. This is just a huge confirmation. Like, the past is dead, done, over with. It is staying in the past. Past issues, like, we're working it out now and that's it. Like, they're done, they're dead, they're over with. And we have 2 10s coming out, and we're only like halfway through. The number 10 has to do with cycles being completed and a new, fresh chapter beginning. So it's like the past is in the past, and it feels like past issues are in the past here. And you're moving on, we're moving on to a fresh slate. That's like the theme, the energy I'm getting. 6th card out, strength. Oh my gosh, I love this. This really, really confirms what we were just saying here, like having emotional conversations, giving yourself the space to emotionally purge, like I keep getting this visual of just throwing up, but it's like a magical throw up. It's like the energy of just all of the stuck feelings from old situations, old wounds that were within you in a relationship, in a connection, like old pain, old hurt, old heartbreak. You're somehow forcing yourself time every day to purge these wounds. If you honestly do what I'm doing, force yourself to write out 3 long journal entries. And like, this is a really small journal, right? I'm talking like big journal pages. Write out 3 whole pages every single morning, first thing when you wake up, and force yourself to just write what's on your mind. I swear to God, it's life-changing. I'm only 3 days in, and I'm already like, I can't stop talking about it because it's so great. But like, this could also be just giving yourself space to work through issues in general. Like, some of you may be opting for therapy or a couples therapist. It's the same concept, guys. You can get a journal, and like, that's just you being your own therapist. You just giving yourself the own space to emotionally purge and figure out what the heck's going on. Hiring someone else to do that for you and speaking it, it's the same concept. So some of you might be doing that. I do just see you creating more space in your relationships, in your friendships, and with your relationship with self, to emotionally purge. I keep coming back to that word, emotional purging. So it's beautiful. I love that the Strength card is upright, because it shows that there is an increased strength in your relationships and in your life, because you're giving yourself this space to really confront what's not working, to take a good hard look at your shadows, your desires, your wants, your needs, and everything, and just work through these issues. Final row out, 7th card, 3 of Pentacles. Working as a team this time around. And I'm seeing you here, like, people are appreciating you for the work that you're doing. Also, like, shifting gears a little bit, I am seeing victory coming in with your career and your finances this month as well. Or like, you're being acknowledged for some type of creative work or skill that you have. The 6 of Pentacles here, this is someone who is building this cathedral, and they're really good at what they do. They have high degree of integrity here. They're working well with others as well. There's a team. We see here one person has like a map, right? Like a plan. And then this is the person actually doing it. And there's someone else just like admiring and mediating. So this is showing really good teamwork. Okay. Oh, actually, no, I just realized that 3rd person is the actual like monk or priest or whatever they're called. So he's the one that will actually be doing work in here. This guy is like the person designing all of this, and then this is the person actually putting in the hard work to do it. So they're a beautiful team, and that's why it's the 3 pentacles all in a perfect triangle. They're all equal. So you're being admired for what you do offer in terms of skills, in terms of your career, offering the world, and also what you offer in relationships. Your skill set is highly valued, and we all come into this life equal but different. we all have a different area of life in which we are prosperous. And to be valued for that area of your life that you are prosperous in, it just attracts a good abundance. It attracts recognition. It attracts money. So I am seeing that happening for you. Also, any relationships that had a falling out in the past, we are purging that, and we see you guys possibly reconciling and working better as a team here now, and acknowledging each other's strengths and weaknesses and finding a way to work well with others. So 8th card out is the Knight of Swords in reversed. So we go from Page of Swords reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, to the Knight of Swords reversed. So this just really reminds me of the Venus retrograde. Like, communication is going backwards, everything's going backwards in terms of love, in terms of creativity. You could also be revisiting old ideas or projects that you had and actually implementing them this month. To me, this is all movement, because swords represent movement, but it's like backwards movement, like revisiting the past, revisiting old projects and finishing them up, and kind of like playing catch up, I guess you could say, energetically. Like, if you have a whole list of half-finished projects, this is the month to go back and finish all of them and kind of play catch up. If you have debt, this is the month to financially pay off that debt, so that way you can return back to neutral. It's like you've been carrying a lot of baggage from your past debts, past love issues, and it's like we're retrograding back to revisit these areas, especially creativity and love, and we're kind of playing catch up. Retrogrades are a great time because it allows us time and space to just kind of catch up and process and let go of this baggage. And that's the whole point of the 10 of Wands. It shows you carrying baggage. And then we have the 10 of Swords reversed, which is like letting go of the baggage, okay? So it's a great month of just like getting rid of, paying off debts first and foremost, processing old wounds, old emotions, also revisiting old projects and finishing them up, so that way you're a clean blank slate. You know what I'm saying? Final card out for you is the Empress in reversed. Yeah, this feels like a very internally cleansing month. I keep coming back to the word cleansing, like focusing on you, creating a fresh slate. So that way you can sit back in your Empress energies where you attract whatever you want. Like right now it feels like you are cleansing, purging, ridding yourself of these unprocessed wounds, these unprocessed emotions and projects and everything, like cleansing your house, cleansing your space, cleansing your spirit, so that way you can return back to this abundant state of prosperity with the Empress here, being able to manifest whatever you want. Also, like money especially, love, appreciation, fame, attention, all that stuff is coming for you in the rest of 2023 if you use the month of August as kind of like a month to revisit everything we talked about, purge, cleanse, as we mentioned like a billion times. So that is your month ahead. Thank you for joining me. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you want the fullest overview of this month ahead. And subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment your thoughts and feelings down below. How did this resonate with you? You could also leave a donation if you want. You definitely don't have to. Link to that is in the description box. Or you can get a personal psychic reading with me one-on-one, a spiritual life coaching session with me, or you can buy my Goddess Energy Intention Oil, all of which can be found on my website, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.